Look, I know I still have just over 4 months until the marathon, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I can do this. It feels so unattainable right now. All we can do is rest up, get ready for the next one.
He didn't know if it was possible, but after an injury scare last week, he, and by he I mean me, was able to mostly resume training in week 3. It was a reduced workload to give my ankle ample time to rest, but I managed to get in 3 good runs. Welcome back to another episode. I'm Josh, and I'm trying to run my first marathon after 12 weeks off recovering from an ankle injury. First up, stats. I started the week weighing in at 196 pounds, and ended the week at 195 pounds. I realized that I didn't really explain why I'm tracking my weight through this series. I'm not training for a marathon to lose weight, and I absolutely think you can run at whatever weight is comfortable for you. The only thing I know for certain is that my ideal weight to run well is less than I am now. So the point of tracking my weight isn't to get to an ideal runner's weight, because there's no such thing. Instead, it's more for me to have a historical record of my weight through the training block, and to share with you all the progress I'm making or not making. My average resting heart rate for the week was once again 53 beats per minute. Sleep regressed in week 3 for an average of 6 hours and 58 minutes per night. Strength training. Roll out the red carpets because I actually did some strength training. It wasn't perfect, but I managed a 20-minute class from Peloton. Hashtag not a sponsor. Yet. Not sure how I'm feeling about this, but we do have access to the Peloton workouts. I've heard there's pretty good strength for runners on there. We're going to give it a try. I have a 20-minute one queued up. We'll see if I make it all 20 minutes. I also have to cook dinner tonight, so who knows, but I'm holding myself accountable and all my tens of viewers that I am doing some semblance of strength training this week. Was the workout meant to be that hard? No. Was it hard? Absolutely. Several days post-workout and my quads are on fire! Please don't give me a copyright note for that very obvious fair use, fairly poor parody, YouTube. Eating. Some market improvements in week 3. I said last week that I was going to try something new, and I did. For most of the past week, I've done intermittent fasting. What this means for me is that I eat between the hours of noon and 8 p.m. and fast for the other 16 hours of the day. I'll take this time to note that I'm not a dietitian, and I'm only sharing what works for me in the interest of transparency through this series. But it has been helpful, especially late at night, when I was previously prone to handfuls upon handfuls of goldfish and other snacks. I still need to find the right balance running while fasting, but since most of my distances are on the shorter end, water is enough for now to keep me going. The running. Week 3 was again supposed to consist of 5 runs and 19 total miles, just like week 1 and 2. But due to my cautious approach because of the re-injury to my left ankle, I ended up doing 3 runs totaling 14 miles. Day 1 moved from Monday to Wednesday, and instead of the prescribed 4 miles, I inserted a 3-mile run. I averaged 10 minutes per mile with an average heart rate of 141.
Good morning from another very hot and humid day here in Virginia. We're back out here a couple days after the little injury we had. Just trying our first run of the week, so we'll call this one week 3, day 1. We're gonna try 3 miles, see how it goes. That's 1 mile complete. 9:42 for that mile. Foot and ankle feel pretty good. Wearing the ankle brace today and probably for the next couple runs. It is so freaking hot out here, but I'm out here. Mile 2, 9:56, 1 to go. Okay, that's it. That's 3 miles. That was pretty miserable. Foot and ankle actually felt okay, but I feel dehydrated. So hot, my heart rate was like way up there for a training run. Probably because of the heat. Look, I know I still have just over 4 months until the marathon, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I can do this. It feels so unattainable right now. All we can do is rest up, get ready for the next one.
I skipped the 2-mile speed workout originally scheduled for Thursday in lieu of the aforementioned strength training. On Saturday, I ran 4 miles. It was hot, and very humid. I averaged 10:16 per mile with an average heart rate of an unusually high 146. I attribute most of that to the dreadful conditions.
All right, week 3, day 2. Cut my run short this week due to the sort of re-injury of my foot. So I got a tip from a friend who said to try out this new running trail. It's not new in general, it's new to me. I've lived in this area for 4.5 years. Never been on this. I'm gonna try for 4 miles today. We'll see how it goes. It's 1 mile, 9:55. It's hot out here, but so far so good on the trail. All right, hit 2 miles. Therefore my turnaround point, mile 2 was 10:19. 2 to go. That's 3 miles. Mile 3 was 10:17. It is so freaking hot out here. Ugh. Less than 1 to go. All right, that's it. 4 miles. Incredibly difficult today. It is so hot. Heart rate went so far higher than I'm used to for a training run. We're done. We're done for today. On to the next one.
Day 3 of the week was the real test, 7 miles on what was another oppressively hot day. Despite starting by 6:45 a.m., I was pouring sweat just minutes into the run. For the most part, this was a successful training session. I averaged 10:16 per mile with an average heart rate of 144. Most importantly, I found a much better place to run that should mostly prevent dumb injuries.
Week 3, day 3, last run of the week. Attempting 7 miles after last week's utter failure. You're never gonna believe me, but I kid you not, within the first 1/10 of a mile, I twisted my right ankle today. It wasn't too bad, but I mean, I must have the weakest ankles on planet Earth. Okay, gotta be careful.
The key word there was should mostly prevent dumb injuries. That would, of course, require participation on my part not to be dumb. Okay, back to the mercifully injury-free rest of the session.
Mile 1, 10:11. Really just trying to watch the heart rate today because yesterday's run, it got way up there, way fast. So I'm just trying to take it easy today. Mile 2 complete. 10:08, 10:09, something like that. Holy moly, it's hot out here. It is so steamy. Thankfully I have water. 5 to go. Mile 3, 10:12. Pouring sweat. This is so hard. 4 to go. Come on, you got this. I'm just under 4 miles into the run, and I had to stop for a second. One, because it's so hot out here. Reminder, it's okay to give your body a rest if you're not sure how you're gonna finish, which is where I am today. Second reason is because I dropped a little bit of trash. And I don't want to leave the trail messed up with trash. So just a quick second here to catch my breath and walk, and then back to it. That's 4 miles done in like 10:26 or something like that. That's 5 miles. Mile 5 is in 10:20. Oh, it's so hot. Oh, it's so hard. Just keep on pushing.
That's what she said.
Mile 6, 10:23. No, but seriously, it is unbearably hot out here. 1 to go. Okay, that's it. That's 7 miles. Mile 7 was a 10:15. Look, guys, I did one really tiny strength exercise this week, and my quads feel like they're gonna detach from my body. I think it's just a matter of stretching, but man, they hurt. All right, week 3 complete. On to week 4.
I'd rate the effort and outcome for week 3 a 6 out of 10. It was good to return from what turned out to thankfully be a minor re-injury. Despite the heat and discomfort during these training sessions, I'm grateful to run, and I'm grateful for today. 17 weeks to go. This is Foot Up to Finisher, and this is episode 3. Thanks for watching. See you soon.